Hi, it's Family Freedom Friday. Today's topic is teenagers. For those of you who have teenagers, you know that this is a really challenging time of development. One minute they want to be a baby and they're all up under you, and the next minute they want their independence and nobody can tell them what to do and they know everything and you know nothing because you're the parent. It's important to realize that this is a very sensitive time in one's development. Adolescence brings its own challenges biologically, but in today's society and with social media and so many other additives, it's hard for adolescents to figure out who they are, to figure out what their purpose is. One thing to keep in mind is their brain development. For teenagers, as for all human beings, we have stages of development in all the parts of our body. The brain is the most vital part. This is the organ that controls all of our functions. The prefrontal cortex, which is located in this area, is responsible for deductive reasoning, morals, and values. This is the last part of the brain that is fully developed and usually takes till about age 25. Now, if someone suffers some type of traumatic experience, such as sexual abuse or domestic violence, any type of abuse or trauma, if they have experienced that during the course of their development, it stagnates the growth of their brain, which can cause further delays. Now, the prefrontal cortex, again, is responsible for deductive reasoning. So what happens in a teenager, you may get things like, why did you do such a stupid thing? That's the question you ask the child or the teenager. And their response is, I don't know. And that makes you angry, but really they don't know. Because again, this part of the brain is not fully developed. So it's challenging for them to kind of figure out those pieces. That's why parenting is so vitally important during all stages of development, but especially right here in adolescence, because again, we're developing deductive reasoning, we're developing our morals and values, we're determining what we consider right or wrong. So it's very crucial that even though the teenager is very temperamental, that we be involved, that we find creative ways to interact with our children. That could mean a family night. That could mean you playing a video game with them, you participating in their extracurricular activities, like if they're on the football team, if they're a cheerleader in the band, on the volleyball team, that you take an active role in being a part of those experiences, helping our children to develop in the appropriate way. And if they have experienced trauma, to take an extra step and get them the professional help that they need so that they can clearly process through that trauma and not be affected in adulthood. Again, brain development takes until about age 25. So that means your young adults that are in college, you should kind of be patient with them because they still are a work in progress. And that you should just put forth effort again to really make sure that energy is put into helping them to develop clear morals and values so that they can be successful. Happy sailing. Be encouraged, parents. Don't give up on them. They're going to make it. And we'll see you next time. Be well.